Congratulations again on Calabria's engagement.
Yes, that's a big time for the Gilbert family and the Lemire family as well. So we're excited about
Yes.
that. It's I tell you, it's coming quick. December 5th is the big day.
Oh, really?
So,
I didn't know it was that
yeah,
soon. Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so that's a good segue into telling us about you and your family and
All
how
right.
long you've been in Apex, all that good stuff. I mean, I know we did an article about you when you first became mayor, but just remind us your history there and your family and everything.
Sure. And again, thank you, Leslie, for doing this. And I always want people to feel like they can contact me at any time and really be engaged. That's what I want to accomplish as mayor. So I'm glad you're creating a space for me to be able to connect with more people. And my family background is just this. First of all, I'm a native of Apex, born and raised at 600 First Street in the Justice Heights community. So never left this beautiful, dynamic town. And my wife, we have been married. It will be 25 years this coming Wednesday. So
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you so much. And of course, my beautiful daughter, Calabria, she's 24. And my son, Logan, is 18. So Logan just graduated from Friendship High School, Apex Friendship, and now he is attending Wake Tech virtually, of course, and he's enjoying that. And so here we are. Of course, you know my daughter, Calabria, she's at the Chamber of Commerce. She's communications manager and events coordinator, I believe is that what the title is. But yeah, she really enjoys that.
Yeah, she's wonderful to work with too.
Yeah, cool.
Young people.
Yeah, she got it all from me. I just want everybody to know that she takes everything from her dad, her papa. Now she probably would say something totally different, but it's all from me. Yeah, don't listen to her.
So tell us what made you want to be mayor of Apex.
It was I share this story often. Politics was never on my radar. I never had a desire to do it. I had people approach me about doing it, and I said no. That's not who I am. It's not my identity. But as I retired from Apex Police, and that's my background, 29 years in service, retired as at the rank of captain, retirement was definitely calling me, but I wasn't tired yet. And I was ready to do something else. And I wanted to have a new assignment. And again, I never thought it would be in this realm, but I was trying to look for a way that I could step into a role and still engage with more people and put myself in a position to where I can help more people. And so when the mayor term was up for the previous mayor, something I just said, hey, I would like to compete for it, and let's see where it takes us. And so I always wanted to be the people's mayor. And I know that's said often by many politicians, but I would say my background and how I would like to just serve people and understand that they can engage with me and try to help them reach their goals and get them where they're trying to go and just be a problem solver. So I thought being in the role of mayor would help me with that. And here I am.
So how's your first year in office been?
That's a loaded
your
question.
Your first 100 years this year.
Well, you know, it's great to go ahead and get the hard stuff out of the way the first year, right? But it has been very interesting. But, you know, I always find the good in the challenges. And I will tell you, it put me more in a position to help more people, bring people together as much as possible. Come on, let's face it, it's this time in the history of our nation and community, things are politicized and it's causing some disconnects. But, you know, we start with one person at a time and keep them, you know, let's let Apex be a focus. Apex needs to be a focus, although, you know, it is about our nation. But if we could just focus on our own town and working with our neighbor, that's what it's all about. So it's been a very interesting first year, but we're still standing. We're having this conversation, and the best is still yet to come.
Awesome. So what's a typical day like for the mayor?
Oh, man, it goes all over the place. I try to keep a schedule. I try to keep a planner. But I'm a guy that if you call me, I'm going to just drop everything and try to go help in some way. So my day starts off with, of course, looking at my schedule and seeing where I need to go. I have a lot of meetings. People want to talk. People want to vent. People want to share their concerns. And I don't want to miss that opportunity. whether it's by Zoom or in person at Dallas Chicken, at the table. I was just there this morning. I spent a lot of time in the Mission Market downtown, and then sometimes at Bruegger's Bagels, all over town. I try to be accessible to all of our citizens. So a typical day is me meeting with people, and then I spend time in my office planning the rest of the day, planning for council meetings, committee meetings. It goes all over the place, but just trying to be a champion for the town and just meet as many people as possible. My office is really not my place that I really desire to be, although I do.
Well,
have
you never sit down. I've always seen you walking around somewhere.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so I'm out just socializing. My wife would tell you he loves to talk. So, but which is interesting because growing up, I was never like that. I was a very shy guy and didn't grab a lot of attention from folks in high school. So things have changed.
Wonderful. So now some more serious questions. What key goals did you have for the first year, and how has the pandemic changed them or thrown them off?
Yes. Well, my campaign tagline was Gilbert for Mayor, People First. And I would like to say that, I have continued to do that since I was sworn in on December 3rd of 2019. My plan or my goal was just really one thing, and that is to enhance communication. From town government to our citizens to each other, and just to be that accessible guy that can be a champion for you. And I would like to say that that goal will probably never be fully met. It'll always be in progress, and as long as I'm mayor, that will, because we can always do better. So enhancing those lines of communication, I've used social media in a great way, and I would have to attribute that to Calabria. She's my communications expert. And so being highly visible is what I want to do, and create more committees and more meetings for historically what we haven't had, like with developers and our council, to kind of get a better understanding of each other. Not so much about the, I would say long range planning, but more about understanding where we are and getting to meet each other first. And once we form a relationship, things will go better, because now you understand who I am and I understand who you are, and my expectations and your expectations. And we work things out because we represent the citizens as council members, and we work on those things before it reaches the council chamber. And that's what I've tried to focus on the first year. It just enhance those relationships and make sure that we are representing the citizens in our best effort.
Awesome. So what do you feel like has been the biggest accomplishments this year as a town?
I would say,
and it's only as we record this interview, it's only mid-October, but
right.
but the end of the year will be here soon. And of course I work way ahead on my magazine dates. So
well, the thing about it is that we're still standing as a town. We're still smiling as a town, and it didn't take us off course as far as some of the projects we had in place. We had, I think it was in October, November, they had just completed the groundbreaking for the senior center, and also Pleasant Park. And those things are still in progress. They're moving forward, and the town has not missed a beat as far as moving forward. So the relationships have been increased, enhanced, and I think there's just a certain energy about even downtown, the downtown, plan and the parking study. Things are moving forward. You saw where we were able to approve the temporary extension for dining.
yes,
for
that's been
downtown.
great.
Yeah. So although that wasn't a plan, but it also gave us opportunity to kind of take a look at it and say, well, this is how it could be with the downtown plan. And those things just happen organically, right? And now we're seeing where we could go. So I say we've enhanced our vision as far as how things can look for us in the future. And we just didn't miss a beat, although we had to make some temporary shifts with the pandemic. That was the only thing, but we continue to move forward.
And so what is the outlook for 2021?
build more relationships. That's what you're going to get out of me for 4 years, build more relationships. And when I say that, you know, when you have relationships, you can really understand each other better. And it's not just guessing. It's not a guessing game. I've come to know more about you in the times we've interacted. I know you like, yeah, this is what I see in you. You're a person that you don't mind going for it. That's why I'm aligned with you. I mean, anyone who will color their hair purple and say, "Hey, how
It's
you like me
faded now, though. I need to get it done again."
But you know, that is what it's all about, and that's what we have to be with Apex. We although we have our tradition, we have, you know, the things that have worked well for us here, but there's always room for growth, and we listen to each other and say, "Wow, that's a great idea," and we take that and run with it. So for me, it's more listening, create more relationships, and just say, "Hey, we can dream big, and let's give Apex the name that it deserves." Well, it already has a name it deserves, the people good living. So let's continue to build on that.
And hopefully, whether it's 2021, 2022, whatever, hopefully, you know, they say the days are long, the years are short. And so we'll all hopefully look back on this time and say, okay, that was just a blip in our lives. It seems
That's right.
long while we're going through it. But one day we'll be able to have, you know, a grand reopening, so to speak, a Peak Fest and all these wonderful things that we can do, you know, as a town.
Right. Yes.
So a little bit about yourself. What are some of your passions and hobbies?
My passion is, I'm laughing about this now because my daughter has kind of moved me in this direction. But now I like shopping more, Leslie. I don't know what it is. I like shopping for attire so I can figure out what's the next best thing to wear to the council meeting. No, I'm kidding. No, but I do like to shop more now, and it's become one of my big things. But other than that, it is really going to the gym, working out, which is why I'm kind of dressed like this now. I'm headed to the gym, and after I complete this interview. But that is my thing. That's my stress relief as well. And it just gets my mind refocused and gives me opportunity to really breathe and say everything is going to be fine. So, and then, of course, spending time with my family. Those are my hobbies.
Okay. And so here's the rapid fire this or that round. Just real quick questions off the top of your head. Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Coffee or tea?
Tea, sweet tea. I'm Southern.
Yeah.
Apex.
Oh, yeah. The house wine of the South. Beach or mountains?
Beach, all the way.
Cake or pie?
Red velvet. Cake.
Okay. And the most important, UNC Tar Heels or Duke Blue Devils?
Oh, see, I'm wearing a dark blue, but this is Blue Lights College. This has nothing to do with Duke Blue Devils. I'm a Tar Heel guy. Come on, you got to go to Tar Heels. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Roy Williams for president.
Yes. You know, I'm a UNC girl. I went to UNC. I was in the marching band.
Wow.
Yes,
awesome.
So, yeah.
Tar Heels.
Class of 98.
That's awesome. I didn't know that about you, so I just learned that. Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Tar Heel for life. So,
yeah.
I think that's a great note to end on. And thank you so much for taking the time today to chat with us. Sure. And
yes.
I'm sure we'll be hearing from you soon.
Leslie, thank you for what you're doing, and I'm proud to serve with you. So keep up the great work.
Thanks, Jacques.
Okay.
Have a great workout.
All right. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.